Hello there everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about 5 Force abilities you probably didn't know about. Some of these abilities are able to be harnessed by all who wield the Force. Some are only able to be used by Jedi. Some are only able to be used by Sith. And some of these abilities are very, very rare and are only able to be used by people who have very, very specific skills. Force ability number 1, Jedi Healing Trance. This ability can be used by most light side users, not dark side, as that would require them to meditate, and Sith don't really do that. A Jedi Healing Trance, also known as a Jedi Hibernation Trance, is a pretty useful and cool Jedi ability. The way it works is that a Jedi would meditate and go into a hibernation-like state. Their breathing and metabolism would slow down, so they only use 10% of their air. It has also been used by some Jedi to pass the time during long voyages where perhaps light speed is unavailable, or if someone wants to appear dead to survive death or torture. In Heir to the Empire, Luke's ship breaks down in the middle of nowhere. While R2 fixes the ship, he goes into the trance. He came out every couple of days to eat and drink, and then went back in. Some Force users have used devices to give them food and water while they're in the trances to allow them to remain in there longer. It would often take a phrase to help get them out. For instance, when Luke married Mara Jade, they would say, "I love you," and whoever was in the trance would wake up. Some notable users of this ability were Luke Skywalker, as I just mentioned, Mara Jade, Quinlan Vos, Anakin Solo, and many others. Force ability number 2, Battle Meditation. Battle Meditation can be used by a few Jedi and Sith who have the gift. Battle meditation is the ability to use the Force to affect emotions in armies. Someone used this to inspire their troops before heading into battle. This ability could also be used to affect the emotions of the enemy armies. It could make them terrified or lose heart. Okay, so it makes sense for a Jedi to have this ability, as Jedi are known for meditating. But what about Sith? Sith used what they call Sith Battle Coordination. It's basically the same thing. But because Sith don't usually meditate, it was a lot less common for Sith to use this ability than it was for Jedi. Some notable users are Bastila Shan and Yoda. Force ability number 3, Force Cloak. Force Cloak was an extremely rare ability used by a few Jedi and Sith. Force Cloak was an ability where the user would manipulate the light and sound waves around the person and make themselves invisible. This ability is absolutely insane. I remember when I first learned about it while reading the Plagueis novel. I couldn't believe it. This ability is extremely rare and can't be used by most. It also takes an enormous amount of concentration for it to work. You also couldn't move while using this ability. You had to remain as still as possible. It's still a cool ability though. Some notable users of this ability are Anakin Skywalker, who discovered this ability during the Clone Wars. Other users include, but are not limited to, Quinlan Vos, Aayla Secura, Darth Traya, and Luke Skywalker. Force ability number 4, Psychometry. Psychometry is a very practical Force gift in my opinion. Psychometry was a rare gift where the user could sense the echo in the Force when they touched an object. For instance, if a Jedi was looking for a fugitive and they touched a plate that the fugitive had touched, they would know that they had been there. Some notable users of this gift include Luke Skywalker and Quinlan Vos. Force ability number 5, Force Teleportation. Our last ability is a wild one. Force Teleportation is another insane Force ability. I learned about it while reading the Darth Plagueis novel. If you haven't read the Plagueis novel, make sure you do it. It's amazing. In the novel, Darth Plagueis references Sith who could teleport. It took a lot of energy, so only a master could travel far. A true master of this ability could travel as far as they could see. This skill involves a lot of dark powers, which is why it's pretty rare for a Jedi to do it. The Night Sisters are often seen using this ability. Some notable users are Mother Talzin, Darth Vitiate, and Darth Nihilus. Alright, there are 5 Force abilities you probably didn't know about. Which one's your favorites? Let me know down in the comments. So if you've made it this far, I want to thank you and ask for your help. I'm trying to get this channel monetized, and to do that you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers within 1 year. I would love to continue doing this, and if you've enjoyed this video, hopefully you do too. If you did enjoy the video, why not follow this channel and check out the other videos on the channel. Until next time.